In this video about the movie My Secret Admirer, we are going to look at this great movie from 1985 starring Thomas C. Howell, Lori Loughlin, and Kelly Preston, who sadly passed from breast cancer in 2020. So let's get ready and do this. Michael Ryan is a high school student who receives an anonymous love letter. Michael is obsessed with Deborah Ann Fimple, the class beauty, and his best friend, Roger, convinces him that the letter is from her. However, he is totally oblivious that his friend Tony Williams is in love with him. Michael writes Deborah Ann an anonymous love letter in return, and asks Tony to give it to her. Tony reads the letter and, realizing it's poorly written and unromantic, since Michael had copied words from greeting cards, she rewrites it. Elizabeth Fimple, Deborah Ann's mother, discovers the letter. Her jealous police officer husband, Lou Fimple, sees her reading it. He steals the letter, and believes that his wife is having an affair. He suspects his neighbor, and bridge partner, George Ryan. George also reads the letter, although by mistake, because Lou's wife is his night school teacher and it somehow ends up in his book. When George asks her about it, he assumes she wants to have an affair with him, despite the fact that she is friends with his wife. Meanwhile, Lou shows the letter to George's wife, Connie, and proposes that they expose the adulterers. Receiving no response from Deborah Ann, Michael writes a second letter, which Tony again rewrites.
I have finally found the courage to write you a letter.
Michael experiences a series of wacky adventures with his friends throughout the summer before his senior year in high school. After Tony arranges a meeting between the two, he tells Deborah Ann that he wrote the love letters, and she finally agrees to a real date, during which they are almost caught by Debbie's jock college quasi-boyfriend Steve, but Tony intervenes by pretending to seduce him and later ditches him. After a short while, Michael realizes Deb is snobby and shallow, not like he expected her to be, and begins to realize his true feelings for Tony. Eventually, Michael and Deb break up at his birthday party, refusing to sleep with her when she intends for this to be his birthday present. Eventually, Lou and Connie cannot control themselves at a bridge party. Lou assaults George, and Connie has a breakdown in front of her friends. When Michael returns home, he finds his parents arguing and his mother reading his letter. Michael angrily tells his parents the letter actually belongs to him while scolding them for invading his private mail, leaving them in a state of shock. At Deborah's house, Lou confronts Elizabeth about the letter. Deborah Ann overhears him reading the words and tearfully reprimands him, revealing the letter is hers, which leaves Lou in shock. Angered that her parents invaded her privacy, Deborah Ann heads to her room and breaks down into tears. Later, Michael returns to Tony's house, confessing that nothing happened between him and Deborah, and in the process confesses his feelings for Tony and wonders if anything can ever happen between them. However, refusing to admit her feelings after everything that happened, Tony rejects Michael. Just as the fall semester is about to start, Deborah confronts Michael about the love letters, but upon seeing them, Michael learns they aren't the letters he wrote and realizes that Tony wrote the original love letter, by comparing Debbie's letter to Tony's handwriting. He races to her home, but is told that she left on a study abroad program aboard a ship that will keep her away for her senior year. Michael rushes to the dockyard after a brief scuffle with Steve, screaming his love for Tony. After shouting her love for him as the ship continues to sail away, he dives into the water, but cannot reach the ship. Tony dives into the water, too. The lovers embrace in the water and kiss.
I love you! What? I love you! Do you love me?
What difference does it make?
But do you love me?
Yes! Does that make you feel any better?
Yeah!
Michael! Michael!
Tony. Yeah!
Michael!
And that was Secret Admirer. What a heartwarming story. To live in sunny California, back in the 80s where everything always worked out. I'm giving this 4 grapes out of 5 just because it's a feel-good movie. If you are still liking the videos, please give me a thumbs up and hit the notification button so you can stay up to date as the awesome videos get released. And as always, stay blessed and may the force be with you.